Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a recent filing from Civista bank shares, and trust me, there's more to this than meets the eye. It's like finding out your friendly neighborhood bank is actually playing a high-stakes game of financial chess. Let's get started. This is a Form 8K, a current report that companies file to announce major events. This one was filed on March 17, 2025, meaning something noteworthy happened around that time that Civista needed to tell the SEC and its investors about. It's basically a corporate breaking news alert. The big news here is that Civista's management is hitting the road to talk to investors. They're doing what's called a non-deal roadshow. This means they're meeting with current and potential investors, but not to sell new stock or raise money immediately. It's more about building relationships, sharing their story, and hopefully drumming up future interest. They're trying to get people excited about Civista, but without directly asking for cash right now. Attached to this report is an investor presentation. Think of it as a carefully crafted slideshow designed to paint Civista in the best possible light. Companies use these to highlight their strengths, strategies, and future prospects. It's the corporate equivalent of putting your best foot forward. Let's see what they're saying. Here is a copy of the investor presentation of Civista band shares for the period ended December 31, 2024. It means they're talking about how the bank did during 2024. Let's jump into the juiciest bits. Civista Bancshares Inc. is a $4.1 billion financial holding company. This gives us an idea of the scale of the company. It's not a small community bank, but it's also not a massive Wall Street giant. It's somewhere in between, which means it probably focuses on regional banking and lending. Civista Bank operates 42 locations across Ohio, southeastern Indiana, and northern Kentucky, giving us a sense of their geographic footprint. They're a regional player focused on the Midwest rather than a national bank that is all over the place. They also offer commercial equipment leasing services for businesses nationwide through its Civista Leasing and Finance division. This tells us that Civista isn't just about traditional banking. They're also involved in leasing, which means they help businesses finance equipment purchases. It is an important source of revenue and diversifies their business. Civista Bancshares common shares are traded on the Nasdaq Capital Market under the symbol CIVB. That's how you can buy or sell their stock. If people like this presentation, the price of the stock might go up and vice versa. Now, let's get into what this all means. Civista's roadshow indicates that they are happy about something, or at least want investors to think they are happy. Maybe they are looking for a potential merger, acquisition, or some other type of corporate action. If they weren't interested in any of that, they wouldn't be talking to investors. This investor presentation is their chance to shape the narrative. They'll be highlighting their strengths, downplaying their weaknesses, and trying to convince investors that the future is bright. It's crucial to remember that these presentations are marketing documents. Always take them with a grain of salt. Civista is primarily a regional bank with a decent footprint in the Midwest. The leasing division gives them some national reach and diversifies their income stream. This makes them less vulnerable to economic downturns in any specific region. Overall, Civista seems like a fairly stable regional bank. However, the roadshow suggests they might be looking for something more, whether it's growth through acquisition or some other strategic move. It's up for my take. Civista appears to be a reasonably well-managed bank. Their regional focus in leasing business provides some stability. Their financial results seem decent but not spectacular. However, this roadshow suggests that they're looking to shake things up. Whether that's a good thing remains to be seen. One potential risk is that Civista might overpay for an acquisition or take on too much debt in the process. On the other hand, they could find a great strategic partner or make a smart acquisition that significantly boosts their earnings. It's a gamble, but it could pay off. In conclusion, this filing tells us that Civista is actively engaging with investors and potentially exploring strategic options. The investor presentation is their attempt to control the narrative and get investors on board with their vision. Keep an eye on Civista. They could be on the verge of making a significant move. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives.